sit. Elvis, sit. Maui, sit. These right here could be your best friend, just like a crate. You gotta teach your pet not to, or your dog. One thing is to have a pet, another thing is to have a dog or guard dogs. You treat them all the same. You care for them, you feed them. You know when they're injured, you know when they're sick. You don't neglect them. They're part of your family. But we can't let them just run all over just because of our little feelings. I want to see them as humans. They're not humans. Just like we gotta know how far we can go. It's the same thing with them, especially being animals. We're not the same. We are not the same. Imagine us, we are hard-headed. Imagine an animal. All right, so again, it's a process. It takes two to tango, like they say. So just like we gotta train ourselves and be patient, especially when we don't have that time and we know we make that decision to have pets, dogs, cats. We gotta have that patience so we can have an animal obey our commands. Don't get frustrated. You made that choice. You made that choice to bring an animal to your home and call him your pet. That's why so many animals and certain breeds are always ending up at the shelters. Because you go by the look. You buy them or you get them as a gift when they're puppies. And they look so cute and fluffy. And what happens when they grow up and you can't control them? Because your emotions decided to take over. And when they grow up, guess what? You didn't know anything about the certain breed. You have a pit bull, and then you have a German Shepherd, and then you have all these breeds mixed together. You gotta understand, these dogs were bred. And I'm not talking about specifically the Akita, but every dog was bred to have a job. Regardless of what the purpose was, they had a job. The Akita was bred to be a guard dog, but at the beginning they were bred as fighting dogs. So guess what? It's in their genes. They'll be faithful to the family, especially to the one that feeds them. But to any other animal, if not properly socialized, introduced to a new pet, it will attack. So guess what happens? When you start having those problems, you get frustrated, you give up. Where does that dog go? To the shelter. You surrender them. Why? Because you can't afford to pay someone to come and train you to train your dog, and you blame the dog. And then people start thinking that you're responsible. And then people like us who love dogs, who understand about the certain breeds, they will take it on people like that just because you were an irresponsible owner. So again, get yourself a dog. If you're gonna get him as a pet, you still gotta train them. You still have to train them. If you're going to have two certain breeds, better make sure what they were bred for before you buy one, and then later on you can't handle them, and then you ended up surrendering them or selling them. That's where it's fucked up. So it starts with us. It all starts with us. Don't let your little feelings look at a dog and say he's cute, and when later on he turns into a beast, you can't handle him. He's still an animal. Take the time. Take the time. Just like the way you want to take time to teach your kids. In order to have a relationship or a bond, you need to take the time. Let's let them out now. They already came down. Let's see. Come on. There's a smell where Rose pooped and peed. All right, everyone. Have a safe Thursday. Stay safe out there. Passive drivers ain't no different from animals these days. People talk a lot of shit about drinking and driving. That's all they see, and yeah, it's bad. But you know what? Early in the morning, taking the kids to school. Old ladies. Old man. Just giving you that finger. Oh, man. It's insanity. It's insanity.